An early access game looking to the future that's actually making improvements and announcing things? That's what I'm talking about. We're coming up to the third month of early access for Battlegrounds, which means a new update. We now know a few of the items that will be in that, as well as some of the more longer-term, big-picture items that they want to implement for the game that we learned about in the last week or so here from E3 and from their social media posts. So let's go over what, in my opinion, are the big five. The newest piece of information that we got is that a Glock will be introduced in the next update. It appears to be a G18, which means alongside the other three pistols already in the game, we'll now have a full auto variant, but it looks like it can also still be changed to a single fire. But we're not done there with guns coming in this June update. There's a new 7.62 rifle that's a bullpup rifle known as the Groza. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This will take 7.62 ammo and will only be found from crate drops. In my opinion, a mistake. The Tommy gun also spawns exclusively from the crate, and I rarely see it, and when I do, it's generally disappointment because I'd rather get the sniper if I'm going to make such a big risk going for a crate. While the Tommy gun is very powerful, and the Groza, I'm assuming, will be very powerful as well, I'd rather see this as a regular gun, giving you another option for 7.62s much more commonly, and giving you a bigger trade-off when you're making those decisions as you come across equipment and gear on the ground. Let me know what you think, and we'll see what happens when it's actually rolled out. The next big announcement is this game is exclusively coming to the Xbox One for consoles. Releasing in late 2017, estimated to be November. Of course, it'll still be on the PC, but the PlayStation folks are gonna miss out. We also now know that in the long term, they're planning to add an official zombie mode, already even showing us some early assets from that with the zombies and them attacking and murdering. This is something that is stemming directly from the community. Streamers like myself and many others who have been given custom games have tried to take it to another level by telling everybody in the lobby their own custom set of rules that can't actually be implemented in the game, but just are a verbal agreement between everybody, like everybody being zombies, running around completely naked and trying to melee down a heroes team with actual guns. And although we don't know the specifics of how they're going to be implementing this, it's nice to see that it will be in the actual version of the game, which I'm sure will help out the guys who get this eventually on console. Something that, in my opinion, is critical to the more core gameplay, though, that they will be implementing, and it looks like they've made a lot of progress on, is the clothing. Now, it's the vaulting and the climbing. There are many walls in this game, as well as fences, whatever, that take a while to run all the way around or require you to use your shotgun to blast through the fence if you want to get over it. Now with climbing, you'll be able to get over those higher places, allowing you to make much more strategic decisions, as well as vaulting even out of windows, as the example here. This is a massive gameplay shift, not only for the speed of exiting buildings, but also for the fact that if you're trapped with only one doorway to exit through, you now have more options. Vaulting will also allow you to quickly jump over those short walls, meaning you can maintain your speed and hopefully make it into more circles. When it comes to where we'll be playing, we now have our main map introducing more weather effects. Fog, decreasing your visibility, which will greatly hinder those long-range snipers and scopes, as well as sunset, changing the feel and look of the game, as well as where those shadows will be and where you're going to get certain glare. While the weather will be coming relatively sooner, another gameplay shift in the environment will come with the introduction of two new maps that they're currently working on. One being an 8x8 kilometer sized, very large map, the north side being deep forest, the south being a coastline with this big snowy mountain in the middle, and then you see a sketch of the second map, which is going to be half the size, based in a desert city with some outer perimeter locations and a river running through it. Really excited to see the two new guns being implemented into the game and some of these more long-term things that they've announced. Give the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for even more content coming. You can check out my second channel with tons of live gameplay from this game. Tune into my Facebook streams every weekday. That's it for this one, though. This is SwagMountain 64, over and out.